All right, welcome to another product demo here at CopyAI. My name is Andrew Lane, and I'll be joining you today. What we have for you today is a weekly recap. So we've been live every day this week, and we've been diving into the software to help you write better copy to market and grow your business. We've done a lot of great demos, and what you're going to get today is a recap of everything we went through with some great tips and tricks to get the results you want much faster. So let me go ahead and take a moment to let some people join on live. What's up, J5 in the house? Glad to have you here. If you guys are watching live, be sure to comment, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. And throughout the training today, you can chime in with any questions. All right, so let's pull this up and get right into the content today. This is going to be really fun because we're going to do 3 different demos today. This is our weekly training recap. And today's demos are going to be how to write a social media post in 10 minutes, how to write a bio in 10 minutes, and then create a week's worth of content in 10 minutes. All right. We've got some great outlines and some of the big takeaways that we learned this week. So this will be really helpful to see this happen in real time. And the demo that we're going to use today is Remote Bliss. This is a blogging expert. And I'm just going to use her as an example of how you could write copy to create social content, write a bio, and everything else you'd need to create content. So we'll just use that as a great example, but you can apply this to any business. That's the cool thing with the AI is it knows pretty much everything about every industry. So it doesn't really matter. These models here that we're going to show you, these kind of templates will be really easy for you to plug and play with any business or any industry that you have. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. I don't see any questions out of the gate, so I'll kind of tune in on that. And let's go ahead and take a look here at our first couple things. We're going to start off right here, and maybe I'll slide this over a little bit so I can kind of switch back and forth. And what I'm going to do is try something pretty fun. Let me go ahead and close down this guy. I'm going to put a timer on the screen so that you can see. There we go. So you can see this happening in real time. So let's go ahead and smash this over here, get my little setup going. And I'll drag this timer over in the corner to help me time this up. All right. So if you're just joining on, we're doing 3 demos today. This is our weekly recap. So what I'm doing is taking everything that we learned from the week, and I'm going to try to consolidate it into a couple quick demos using a brand new example to show you how this can work for any business. And we'll just follow the instructions here so you can see how you could do something just like this for your own business. And if you haven't already signed up for CopyAI, we definitely encourage you to try it out. You can get a free 7-day trial, and that will give you the ability to do all of this for yourself. And I'll take just one more moment here to make sure the tech is all looking good. I know with some of these Facebook groups that we're streaming in, it was setting it up as like a sales format. So I want to make sure that everyone can see us before I continue. Let me just take a look. Looks like we're looking good there. And 2 more spots here. Yep, it's set it up as a sales format. That's so funny. Facebook issues. All right, that should be fixed. And I'll take a look at one more. All right, I think we're good to go. Sometimes if you do your live stream and you put links or call to actions in the text, Facebook decides to format it differently, and then it doesn't actually show the live stream. I don't know. It's always something to figure out with tech. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. What's up, Wes? Looking good, sounding good. Good to hear. This is cool with StreamYard. They got this new little setup where I can overlay my video on top of the screen. So I'm going to try that out today. So I'll be hanging out down here in the bottom left and we'll be looking through. If there's anything in the way, I'll try to hide myself, but it might help you to kind of see me going through this. All right, here we go. All right, so our first demo today is going to be right here, how to write a social media post in 10 minutes. So what you need is an eye-catching headline, a problem that is being solved, why it matters, the solution, and a call to action. That's generally a format for your post. Not every post needs to have a call to action and all this stuff, obviously, but this is a good structure to kind of give you some guidance. And we created a template here to help you tell the AI a little bit about your content so it can help you create a really compelling post copy. And down here, the tools that we're going to try to help you do this will mostly focus right up here at the top, these first three. And the last three are also pretty helpful. All right, so that's the outline. Let's see if we can do this in 10 minutes. I think we could probably do it even faster, but I'm going to go ahead and start the clock down here in the bottom right, and let's go for it. All right, how to write a social media post in 10 minutes. So I'm going to grab this template here. You could do something very similar. What I'm going to do is go into, I'm going to start with the AIDA. So the attention, interest, desire, action. This is a tool that is really good for creating interesting copy very fast. So these sales copy frameworks are an awesome shortcut to get your thoughts organized in a way that is more interesting to your audience. So what we have here is this template that I created, and you can do something pretty much the same for your content. So this is a social media post about like how to, and in this case, we're using Remote Bliss here as the example. Let's go ahead and just take a look, like how to start your own blog, how to start your own blog. There we go. And let's see if there's any like shortcuts or takeaways. Maybe we can go look at her freebie, launch your email course on how to start a blog. Let's see, she probably has a blog. Maybe we can go grab some of the content that she's already created, just as an example for what this post might be about. Create videos from text. Oh, this is pretty fun. 9, so the best Chrome screenshot extensions. That's a good one. I show you my favorite Chrome screenshot extensions. All right, I think that's, yep. This is for people who want to start their own blog. I'm just gonna make something up, like so they can build a new stream of income while let's see, around a topic that they are passionate about. Okay, that looks pretty good. So that's, again, using that formula here, or template, whatever you want to call it. What I'm trying to do here is communicate to the AI what this is to help it understand. So let's see what it can do with this. All right. Okay, so it's got a pretty good eye-catching headline there. Start your own blog on the topic you're passionate about so you can build a new stream of income. All right, that's not amazing. Let's continue on. This is pretty good copy. So we're kind of getting some interesting stuff here. I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and try this one out. And I'll go ahead and just create results over here. Starting a blog is a great way to build a new stream of income around a topic that you're passionate about. If you want to start your own blog that will generate income through affiliate links, then this is for you. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe that's one of the topics here. Here's some tools Boom. I like how this is sounding. So if it's more of a written social media post, now we have a really good structure that's going to guide them to want to learn more. Simply the right audience. Choose a topic. Okay, so it's kind of going off the rails with potentially other types of content. That's a pretty engaging. If you want to learn the basics of blogging plus how to start your own blog, check out this post. That's good copy right there. Immediate access to my guide of extensions. Not bad. All right, so let's go in a little bit more into the screenshot topic. So that's pretty interesting. So I gave it two very different kind of topics, like starting a blog and then also screenshot extension. So the AI might be struggling to figure out which one I want to focus on or emphasize. So I could probably just keep it more generic and take that out. If it's kind of getting confused or like going in different directions, maybe I gave it too many conflicting topics. So I could probably just write the social media post about how to start your own blog or what screenshots, maybe I would just simplify that, like what Chrome extensions will help you take better screenshots. That might be a better thing, but maybe I'll just keep it more broad. If your brand or your the value that you're providing is just kind of a big topic like that, starting your own blog, let's see what it can come up with for us. Fame and fortune. That's not bad. So maybe tools, starting a blog is great. It was a great revenue stream while enjoying your favorite hobby. Another good way of saying it to kind of get their attention. Start your blog. Yeah, that's not bad. Here's some steps. Interesting. Nice. So I would even consider like throwing some steps in here as a valuable post. And then the end of it could just be like, boom. So we've got some good copy here. What I'm going to try next is the carousel post. That might help us provide some more value. So carousel post, I'm going to use that same input here. And let's go ahead and see what it can come up with. Not bad. This could be interesting. You've stumbled upon a gold mine. That's pretty interesting right there. I kind of like the content structure. Interesting. Want to start your own blog? Creating a successful on the blog is hard and confusing. So a little bit too negative there. Here we go. This could be really good. So that could give you some structure on some tips. So let's go ahead and maybe just use this right here to build a new stream of income around the topic you're passionate about. So instead of that, I might just remove this right here. So we got some content. I mean, that looks pretty good. I would definitely want to maybe clean that up, but now we can end it off with a call to action. And we could just kind of browse through, enter for the free guide. So these are call to action ideas at the end of the carousel post. We can go find one that might work really well. Want to know more? Let's see. Maybe you're just driving traffic over there. Link directly to your post. Let's see. I think that the free guide is a pretty good one. So click the link in my bio or something. I think she even had a guide here that was at the bottom. Yeah, her free e-course, launch her profitable blog. We got a few seconds left for our 10-minute goal here. So let's try maybe a pain agitate solution. What are the other tools here? Tone changer. So we could even run some of this through the tone changer and just see for more quick, snappy ones, and even whoops with different tones. We could try a witty tone here and see if they can just kind of summarize that. We could create different spin-offs. Don't tell the boss, but you should start your own blog. It's fun, easy, and you can build a newsroom. That's pretty good right there. That's very witty. So we got some different ideas. You know, these could be really quick, easy posts. Start your blogging engine. That's a good way to end it. All right. So in 10 minutes, we came up with some awesome copy. And you see that we came up with some interesting attention grabbing headlines, some valuable content, and some other stuff here. We could easily go through the hashtag tools and just come up with hashtags in a few seconds. Oops, there we go. And what was the other one? Instagram captions could help you come up with some stuff. The hook generator might help, but real quick, this is how fast it is to just boom, get some content. I like this as a top line here. So some really fun stuff. Maybe I can end it with that. So that's a pretty awesome post in 10 minutes. You know, I could go through and refine that for my own process if I'm more picky. This is really fun. Great copy. So really human, really value based, personality driven in 10 minutes. All right. So let's go ahead and stop that. And I'll just take a look here to see if there's any questions coming in. No questions. So let me know if you have any questions about that one. That was a quick recap of this week. We went through that and really hacked away at that process. So this is kind of the outcome: is something like this where you're going into clearly what the post is about, and then the value of it, what's included, what are you teaching, what are some tips, you know, or why they should even consume your content if it's a video or whatever it is. Like try to give the AI some information about that, and then who it's for. And it was able to really craft out some great copy that could be used in a lot of different places. Okay, let's continue on. All right, write a bio in 10 minutes. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go to, what's the first one we want to use? Tone changer. Okay. Let's fire it up again and start a new demo. All right, in this demo, I'm going to show you, you know what, actually, I'm going to explain it first before I start. All right. So here we go. All right, in this in this demo, I'm going to show you how to write a bio in 10 minutes, a short bio that drives your audience into action, shows them a desired outcome, establishes you as an authority, maybe connects with your audience and shares some empathy, but also helps you come across as authentic and a genuine person that they should follow and eventually buy from or take action further. So what we're going to do here is use Copy AI for this demo. And we've got a template here that we could follow. We're going to plug this in and walk through this for an example. And then we're going to use some really simple tools here. We just click a button and it will write the copy for us. The example I'm going to use today is this site here. Let me zoom out. This is Remote Bliss. So we're just going to take a look at this website and try to pull some pieces from here, but basically use this as a framework that can guide us through this process. All right, so you can see how this could work for any business. This is just a random example that we're going to put some information into the AI, but you can do the same thing for any industry, any type of business really easily. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do in 10 minutes. Starting the timer now. And let's do it. What I'm going to do is drop this in here. And I want to give the AI some basic information. So, a couple things that you can drop in here are what you're an expert at. So, in this case, it's starting your thriving blog. So, basically, this person is an expert at make you ready starting a blog and making life-changing money. Okay. Let's see. I'm an expert at helping people start a blog and make life-changing money. That's a pretty compelling intro. Let's see some information about her experience. I have a blueprint, so I'm going to grab that. So she has some value here. I have a blueprint that shows you how to grow a profitable blogging business. And I'm just going to look for like about her, maybe some information. I'm a digital marketer and blogger who has worked with top-notch blogging. So that's pretty good information right there. Again, we're just giving it the basic details. You'll want to do this for yourself. Try to hype yourself up a little bit, but really just be as basic. You don't need to like craft the perfect messaging. We're just giving it some really raw info here. So you can just say it as basically and plainly as you want. I believe. Let's see if there's any beliefs here. Let's see. I've always been that girl. Figured out how to write my own full-time job for years. Here we go. This is a good line here. So I believe that blogging is an incredible path if you love writing and want to take control of your life. So I'm just giving it some basic info. Now this is pretty good copy, but you would just come up with something similar for yourself. It doesn't have to be very elegant. Let's see. Call to action here. Where is she trying to get them to go? Ready to take action? Get started now by grabbing the free grabbing my free. Let's see, resources. I'll just say my free ultimate launch a blog roadmap. All right, so this is pretty good. I would say that basically anyone with a business or starting a business should be able to put some basic information in like this about yourself. Right. And now we're going to run it through the change tone tool to see if it can help us craft this in a more, a different way of saying all of that. So let's try the witty tone. That might be fun. And then we'll go through some of these other frameworks. All right. So the first one kind of just regurgitates what you already wrote. You know what I should put is her name up here. Let's see. Rebecca. That's good enough. I'll just put her name. Let's try running it through again. And it's not a bad line. You can have a blog that brings in life-changing money just with my no fluff guide. I'll become a successful blogger in a few easy steps. I've helped people make six figures with their blogs, and I want to teach you how it's done. That's not bad. I'm going to drop some of this down below here. This down. Okay, let's see what else. I'll solve all your blogging worries with a proven blueprint for success. I know the secret to sauce of building a killer blog and attracting an awesome audience. Let's make some magic happen, or at least a great blog together. That's pretty good. pretty to the point. Here's the deal: blogging is my passion. I mean, this is kind of fun stuff. Lots of different copy we could use. The dog named Rover. What? That is hilarious. It's trying to be witty. That's kind of witty in a really weird way, but I like the top line here. Reading and writing used to be my life. If someone told me that I wanted to sell a blog for 60 million, or that's kind of funny. I'm the one-stop shop for your blogging questions. I'll help you find your blogging mojo. Dang, that's pretty good. Mega blogger with a serious problem. Newsletter is full. I need more room to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna try changing the tone here to something different. We're about 5 minutes in. Let's go with a maybe more bold or empathetic. Let's try empathetic. Maybe it's a little bit softer, and it's not. We'll see if that gives us a different shift here. Here we go. My specialty is helping everyday people like you start a blog and change your life. I've worked with many bloggers for several years now, and I happen to know what it takes to start a blog business. So I kind of like the first line there. It's not easy. It takes hard work, discipline, okay, educational, empathizing with them. So we're getting different angles here of how you might connect with them. Where do you start? I know the feeling of can be, this is pretty good copy. Advocate for bloggers around the world. I kind of like that. All right. So you see how it's pulling in some empathetic angles. This is pretty helpful for a blog. Might help you, expand on that. So those are pretty fun. Tone changer. We just ran some basic information in here, and it helped us say it in some really interesting ways. Let's try running it through. I like pain, agitate, solution. To me, this is a great structure to create copy that really connects with them. And so the next time you're at a networking event and someone asks you what you do, it's a lot better to lead with the pain. So let's take a look how it can help you start with the pain and then transition into how you solve that problem. So I don't need picking a domain name, website hosting, the list goes on. Blogging doesn't have to be difficult or stressful. You don't need to feel stuck or unsure where to begin. You can start blogging in just 30 days. It's easier than you think. I have years of experience in blogging and digital marketing. These skills allow me to help you reach your goals in a way that keeps you in good health and happy with your business. I'll show you how to get started from scratch with confidence. Get started now by grabbing my ultimate. Wow. Okay, so we see the difference here between little blips and blurbs over here from the change tone tool compared to the pain agitate solution that just nailed it in one try. That was the first output. I'm going to just put here the pain agitate. I'll do the PAS. Wow, that was so good. That alone right there could just be your bio. That's it. You want to make money from blogging, we don't know how to take the first step. It seems like everyone has a blog these days and they make money. How do they do it? I'll show you. Not bad. Struggling to grow your blog. To be successful, you need to create value for your readers, attract the right kind of audience. That's a great pitch. Right now, we're kind of pitching her product. Again, these are all really good. Let me do a couple more examples here in the next 90 seconds. Let's go to the attention, interest, desire, action. This will be a little bit different approach to getting their attention and moving them to your solution. Let's see how it handles this one. Here we go. Excellent way to learn income, change your life. I work with many blogging businesses that have sold for millions of dollars. I have a step-by-step blueprint to help you launch and grow your profitable blogging ground. It's pretty clear. Again, it's definitely moving and understands the call to action. So the bio here doesn't have to be a generic bio. It could be, hey, I have a solution to your problem. Here's how you can get started. She's worked with top-notch blogging businesses. That's a great little pitch right there. I mean, you can imagine that on a like a podcast interview. If you need to give someone your bio, that would be really good. That's often a struggle for me when someone wants to bring me on a podcast. Like, what's your bio? And it's like, where do I even start? Use this process here to get this done pretty fast. It's really, really good copy. Okay, the last one I'm going to try in a second here is the carousel, another way to position it. And let's just see what it does in 10 seconds here. The same input for all of these. This is another structure. It hooks you, and then it gives you some value, and then a call to action. Look at this. That's a really good framework. I like that first one right out of the gate. Super clear. I'm a digital marketer blogger. That's really, really strong. Okay, so just like that, in 10 minutes, we came up with several different bios using different tools. Find the one that works best for you or try them all and then roll with something. It's not that hard. You can do this really fast. Get a great bio for all your social channels. Some of these can work better in different places. But now you have options to work with. Just follow that same guide and you'll get it done in about 10 minutes. That was awesome. What do you guys think? We got some of you in the house. Are you following along? Are you going to do this for yourself? Did you see how I just went through in 10 minutes using a basic overview like this? Are you guys seeing different ways that you can use these tools, these sales frameworks? So let's take a look here at the left and kind of deconstruct what just happened. Before we have one more demo before we wrap up today. But I want to give all of you who are watching live a chance to ask any questions. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, drop any questions. You've got me available right now. So if you want me to dive further into something more specific, thanks, Wes. If you do this for clients, this could be really powerful. All right, let's go ahead and look over here. I wanted to show you on the left navigation where this stuff is. And from what I'm seeing, this was actually from talking to Chris Liu, the co-founder, yesterday, kind of learning what tools he recommends for these different use cases. So I wanted to run through it quickly today and just see how we could go through some of those tips that he shared. Sales copy, right? So these are the ultimate shortcut, the sales copy frameworks. And the one that I always go to myself is that pain agitate solution. I understand that like with like luxury products or luxury lines, maybe the AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action might be better. We didn't even try the feature advantage benefit. That would be a fun one here to try with that one. But those are my three favorites. But again, some of these other ones might be getting better. They're always improving these models. So I would try them all for yourself. You can do it really fast in a few seconds. Just pop in that input and then run it through these tools. Benefit, let's see. Yeah, this is more focused on if you want to get a list of benefits or features of like working with you, this could be a great tool to help you do that. This is interesting copy. So for like benefits, bullet point list, I like using a tool like this. Can help you come up with different, you can look at this, see how it's pulling out advantages and like what the person actually wants. Like when you work with me, I'll show you how to work anywhere and set your own schedule. You'll be able to be truly present in life and your journey. So this is really powerful. There's different angles here that really come back to them. It's talking more to what your viewer or reader is looking for. So the feature advantage benefit can really tie it back to them and focus on their dreams and desires. So this is a great one. Feature advantage benefit is another one to work with for some different angles. Make a difference in your industry and supplement your income with a profitable blogging business. These benefit headlines, like these could be used on your website. Like what if that was like the top of your about page? And now they're like, whoa, that sounds really interesting to me. That sounds like a benefit I'm looking for. Then they start to read your bio and, it goes into your story and you can use some of this other copy. I think that stuff's really good. All right. Our final demo today. Get this dialed in. I'm going to clean this up because we don't even need any of this anymore. Maybe I'll take that as the input. Just so I can have that for later. Give me a second. I'm just going to take some notes. Then we'll do that final demo of creating a week's worth of copy or content in 10 minutes. All right. Let's get ready to go here. All right. And then once we finish this last demo, if you do have some questions, I'll take a look again at the comment stream. So if you're watching live and you want me to help you out with anything, drop it in now while we do the demo, and I will take a look right at the end. Okay. Let's get ready to go. I can delete all of this, and we were going to start with the blog ideas. I'll get this set up. All right. All right. In this demo, I'm going to show you how to create a week's worth of content in 10 minutes. The process we're going to go through, there's actually only 2 steps here. We're going to go through the process of finding the content, like headlines and the topics. We're going to use the blog ideas tool. And then secondly, the carousel post, we will paste in each headline into this tool to give us an outline with a hook, the core content, and a call to action. So all of this is going to happen very fast. And so we're going to take a random example here of this site, Remote Bliss. I thought it'd be a good example. Let's say this is her business, or you can relate. Let's say this is your brand, your business, and you're trying to create content to drive more traffic and customers to your site or your sales pages. This is a good example of what your business might look like. So in this case, she's talking about blogging. And what we can just really, we're looking for just a basic content. If you're ready to start your blog and make life-changing money, that's pretty good. I know how building a successful blog. I'm going to say start a blog and make life-changing money. That's kind of the topic that we're looking for. That's what she does for people. All right. So let's say she wants to create content around that topic. We'll dive right in. All right. 10 minutes. Let's start the clock. All right. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to use the blog ideas tool. So I've got that opened up right now. You can find it over here under the blogging tools section. And if we click on that, there's a bunch of different blogging tools here on Copy.ai. But for now, all you have to do is just type in blog ideas, click on that tool, it will open up, and we can just basically tell it, describe your product. And all I need in here is a basic breakdown of what we're talking about. So you could just say blogging would be, you could even do it as simple as that. Just a basic breakdown of what you're talking about, and it's going to give you ideas. All right, let's click create copy, and it's going to write lots of good copy for us. Let's see if it can help us come up with some topic ideas. Over here, I'm going to say topic, 7 topics. And we'll just create a bullet point list and start to drop them in. Insider's guide for beginners. Not bad. Life-changing money. Our blog on how users make $1,000 per month. Interesting. Money Matters. Blog about how you can make money blogging. Secrets. So it's really focused on the money. So I think I might take that out. If it's not giving you what you want, I'm going to do like how to start a blog. Let's just try that. Really simple blog ideas. 10 tips to ensure you're making the right moves. Blog about how to start. Not bad. Okay, that's a good headline right there. Do 1 day's worth of content. Not bad. I like that. We'll say that's number 2. Essential tools to help you start with blogging success. I like that. And now, yes, it's saying blog, blog, blog all over the place, but we're going to use this to create social media post content. So 10 tips to make your blog, blogger friends jealous. Okay, writing blog ideas for your business. Interesting. 10 mistakes you must avoid. So these are like where it says 10, I would probably put like 3. If these are daily content, yeah, you don't need to have that many pieces of content in there. Oops, I had some content down here. All right, we're 2 minutes in and we have 4 days worth of ideas. Creating a blog, okay, tips for bloggers who want to establish an online brand. Nice. So blogging to build your brand. Creating your first blog post. Sounds pretty good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just make some more. Create an amazing blog in 15 minutes. Starting a blog. Promoting your business with blogs. There we go. Okay, it's losing track here. Let me start again. Maybe we can just bring it back in a little bit. Create, copy. There's so many good ideas here you could just use in different places. Responsive design, get your blog notice. There we go. That's a good one. All right, so we have our 7 topics, and now let's do post 1, and I'm going to this. We'll see what we can do here in 6 minutes. We're pushing it, but I think we can make some things happen. 6 and 7. All right. So post 1. This is our topic. And now we're going to go into the carousel tool. This is such a powerful tool because it takes something like this and it will break it into sections of what your content can be. This can be used in a lot of ways on social media, a quick list, valuable tips and tricks. So let's see, tips and tricks for blogging, a blog success tips for bloggers. Actually, I'm going to say, I mean, this is actually pretty good. I might just grab that first one. Let's see, kind of interesting. This should give you, as the expert, a lot of ideas. Let's take a look. I'm going to change this though. Tips and tricks, a post that discusses tips. So I'm going to say a social media post. It might be more clear because I want to tell the AI what the topic is. This is good right here. All right, grabbing that. So post 1, that's a great outline to get you started. Let's do post 2. We got 4 minutes left. Let's make it happen. Oops, I'm going way too far. Let's grab this one, the importance of blogging. A social media post discussing the importance of having a blog. And let's run that through. Define 2 types of personas. Every brand needs a blog. Let's see. You know, I'm also going to drop this because you can use these headlines in here as well. It might just be a headline like tips and tricks for bloggers. So I'll just keep that in there. And then this one, I'll put that. Where do you start? So we're talking about, oh, wrong. The importance of blogging. That's it. Let's drop that in here. All right, the clock is ticking. Let's get this done. Do you want to start a blog? Don't know where to start. Wait, why is this copying? Copy this. All right. Come on. Okay. Having a blog. Why do they need to have a blog? So you want to start a blog, don't know where to start, signing up for a free, right, an about page. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. Okay, this is some good stuff here, some good ideas. Why they need to have blogging is big, show the real you, focus on marketing points and details. This is great. Okay. Hook of blogging is big. Okay. Hook. Let's drop that in. Post 2. Let's go ahead and do post 3. Essential tools to get started. Got 2 minutes to get the last like several pieces of content filled in. Let's see if we can do it. A social media posts about the essentials for blogging. All right, essential tools to get you started blogging for success. Blogging for success is very subjective. Your phone, external hard drive, interesting backups. Not bad. All right, that's pretty good. It's a little bit off topic, but it doesn't really matter. We're just trying to create interesting, content for your audience to build your brand around this topic. And this is pretty good stuff. I mean, I'm not a blogging expert, but I feel like a lot of this is pretty close. So 3 blogging mistakes. I challenge you, if you're watching this, go do this for any topic. Follow the same process I'm doing. And if whatever your expertise is, you should be able to come up with content ideas like this really fast. You're unique and cool. Waiting to start trying to spam, not making it easy for people to share. Okay, those are great mistakes. All right, let's go ahead and do our 5th one here, which is tips for bloggers who want to establish an online brand, establishing your online brand. All right, I like this. All right, we didn't quite hit the 10 minutes, but I'm going to go maybe 2 more minutes and I'll get this done. We just hit the 10-minute mark and we got through 4 days of content, a social media post about establishing your brand, your online brand. Can't rely on your first post to do all the show up each day on Instagram. Slow rollout. Let's see. Brand first, blog, create editorial calendar, set goals to stick to it. Not bad. That's some good content ideas. Ooh, this is actually even more relevant. And you, as the expert, again, should be able to riff on some of this. I just think it's great brainstorming here to get us moving instead of sitting there thinking about it. In 10 minutes, 11 minutes now, you have all these content ideas to roll with. If you just wake up every day and had this ready to go, a social media post, you could easily knock it out. All right, let's see here. Create your first. Not bad. That's pretty good. Set up your emotional triggers. I think that one was pretty decent. And the final one here might take us about 13 minutes to do this. 13 minutes versus what? How long would it take to do this without a tool like CopyAI? Can't even imagine. This would take a lot of creative brainstorming. All right, get your blog noticed. Let's see what it comes up with here. A social I'm just writing social media posts because I'm trying to tell the AI like where this content is going to be shared to increase traffic and improve your brand. Guest posts, visual content, SEO, keywords. That's pretty good. Do you want to go create reels? I mean, you just created 7 amazing reels in 12 minutes. This could be written content. You could turn each of these into a blog article just by expanding out each of these bullet points. You could just go and do a live video to share these topics. This is all about you positioning yourself as an expert and showing up more consistently with great content. And this process, if you did this once a week, now you have a whole week's worth of content. You could continue on and get 30 things written out here. And now every day when you wake up, you'd be inspired. You'd have it right there on your phone or something. You just click go live. You could even use some of this copy and run it through some of the other tools to give you the promotional content to get people to watch and consume this content. Anyway, this is pretty powerful stuff. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and be sure to check out Copy.ai for yourself. And I challenge you to take the next 10 minutes, go through this for yourself. You can do it totally free with your free trial, but this process will make it way easier to get content created, get your brand out there, and attract more customers, clients, sales, referrals, whatever you're looking for. All right. We are going to wrap up today. Let me just give you a quick recap on this whole week. Pretty powerful week. We had some great tips this week. We went through a lot of the examples of all the different tools. But today I shared with you 3 tutorials. Spell that correctly. Write a social media post in 10 minutes. Write a bio in 10 minutes. Create a week's worth of content in 10 minutes. We're getting hyper productive here at CopyAI. We're helping you with your creativity, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. This was really fun today. Thanks for joining me. If you joined live, if you watch the replay, be sure to just give a comment or like this down below. Share it with anyone that might need this. We appreciate you being here, and we want to help you further. So join the community, get connected, get plugged in with CopyAI. We've got a great community of creators and entrepreneurs who are exploring ways to use artificial intelligence to make our lives easier and help us reach our goals much faster. So that's all for now. Solid. Thanks, TC. Appreciate you being here. J5, no problem. Great presentation. Thank you, Matt. We'll be back again next week with more content. So let us know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see. And let me just finish up with one little final thought here. That was our weekly recap. So be sure to try out CopyAI. It helps you write copy in seconds. You can create unlimited content for your business with artificial intelligence. It's really easy to get started. Let me take myself off camera here. All you have to do is go get your free trial, type in some basic information about your business, and boom, you are creating content in a few seconds. Get it today. You'll thank me later. All right. I'll talk to you all next time. Thanks.